stack of hit pieces.
Yes, the first one is called
by Ms. Heard's publicity team.
Mr. Depp, we're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible.
I'm just
I'm going to ask you about the first one. Well, we're going to.
Johnny Depp actually helped his team during his own defamation trial against his ex-wife, and they're so thankful for it. Could they have won this case without the help of their own client? The actor's lawyers recently went on an interview with the Beverly Hills Bar Association. This is one of the few interviews you can see Ben Chu and Camille Vasquez on. And now, months after the trial, we're still unveiling new things about that long celebrity trial, specifically how Johnny Depp made a huge role in winning over everyone in the courtroom and maybe even everyone else in the world. The interview starts with a quick conversation between the two lawyers and the host, who is also a trial lawyer. They talk about their backgrounds and how they get to be part of one of the biggest defamation trials of the century. Then, they discuss how TV shows make it look like lawyers have it easy in court, that it takes a day or two to file a case. Thanks to the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial being televised, though, we get to see how it really is in the courtroom. We also got to see how the two actors acted in front and behind the camera, from how they treated the judge, how one of them made the jury uncomfortable, and how witty their responses were. We all saw that Camille Vasquez recalls all the funny moments during the whole 6 weeks.
In the courtroom.
In the courtroom?
Not necessarily just this trial, but in the courtroom, what's the funny thing they've had?
Oh, well, I think this trial had a lot of examples of that.
She mentions that the funniest thing may be her client's sense of humor and his legal knowledge. According to them, Johnny would object to the statements even before the other lawyers do. He's pretty intelligent on his own. Maybe he can even represent himself and win if he had the chance. We remember exactly when this happened.
What's the relevance?
When your nerves are pushed.
Sir,
Can we approach, Your Honor?
This was during the time Johnny was on the stand and Amber Heard's lawyer was grilling him. He wasn't even letting the actor finish his sentences. After a few objections and interruptions, Johnny finally caught up and objected to his own statements, even before the lawyer could talk. He probably did this too the whole time he was there in the courtroom. Most of the testimonies were consistent anyway. Camille even makes fun of one of the witnesses from the other party. She didn't drop names and only called them interesting witnesses. But we can tell that it's one of those so-called doctors who was so dramatic during the cross-examination. We don't see Amber's lawyers being proud of her this way. In fact, there's nothing from the televised trial that can make her look good. There were times wherein she walked out of the courtroom before the judge left just because she was mad at her lawyers for not representing her properly. She's notorious for things like that. A lot of people are still fangirling on how smart Johnny Depp is. You know, with all these new things being unveiled, one fan said that Johnny Depp's star is rising higher than ever before. He won and he will keep winning because he spoke the truth and the world believed him. Other fans are praising his lawyers at the same time. Seeing Ben Chu and Camille Vasquez on Zoom together again made me so happy. Interviews like this are definitely worth the watch. We want to see Ben and Camille more. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching.